Hey ProWriters, what's up? It's Catherine. I'm a student at Stanford and you normally know me from my YouTube channel, the KathPath. But today I'm here to talk to you guys about the most common college essay errors students make. So the first error that I see all of the time is what I like to say being too wordy. And what I mean by that is, putting as many words into a sentence in like a this and that format as grammatically possible. So using as many adjectives, as many adverbs, and with these words, having it seem like you used a thesaurus for every single word. So I'm just gonna put two tweets on the screen right now that I think explain what I'm talking about better than anything. Avoid this. My next tip, kind of along the same lines, is losing yourself in buzzwords. So having every one of your sentences, maybe not necessarily too wordy, but not having substance and personality to them. So this is a sentence like, I had this amazing, enriching educational experience in which I had the opportunity to explore. So this is words like opportunity, explore, enriching, educational, all those kind of like great sounding words that can be really good to use in your essay. But if you're just packing a sentence with those and not having any actual personal substance, that's really going to take away from the essay. Another error I see a lot is writing the essay without enough context for the admissions officer to understand it. And what I mean by this is, maybe you're talking about an experience you had, but you don't say how old you are when you had it, something along those lines. So saying, I discovered my passion, I did this competition, it was so great, but was this 10 years ago? Was it last year? That kind of information is really important. And you might be thinking, well, in another spot on my application, I put the year that I joined this club that I'm now super passionate about. But your essay should be able to stand alone. Your admissions officer shouldn't have to go back and forth for information. The next most common error I see is a lack of transitions between paragraphs. I think there's this idea that in college essays, it's, maybe a little bit less formal than a research paper, a memo policy type paper. And while that's true, that doesn't mean that you still don't need strong transitions. This will not only, improve your writing, make your writing seem better, but it can really help the flow of your essay if you put some extra effort into those transitions. And my final tip, the final most common thing that I see in these essays that is a huge error is filling the essay with a ton of cliches. You guys can check out my other video in this series about the most common cliches I see in college essays if you'd like to learn more about that. Thank you guys so much for watching.